What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel for the second time tonight. Big up to the new 20 subscribers I've had. It's been absolutely fantastic. 34 away from the 1K, so we're almost there. Thanks for your support. Guys, if you are new to the channel, please put a comment and share the content around. Really appreciate that. Helps me build my channel with all this content I'm bringing you guys. Just did a video earlier today about two fullbacks that we're trying to bring in the summer. It looks like Arteta is trying to bring in some more fullbacks as a backup for Tierney, and also hopefully number one right back. If Bellerin goes, this is the thumbnail for that. So if you haven't seen that already, make sure you go check that out straight after this. So we are here to talk today, or on this video, about one of our under-23 strikers, Florian Balogun. This guy has been absolutely ripping it up in the under-23s. And he's even scored a couple of goals for Arsenal in the Europa League this season. And his contract is expiring at the end of the summer, or in the summer, should I say. And he's not signed yet, which is worrying times. This guy is an absolute baller from what I can see. He's absolutely smashing goals. And now I know people can say it's only under 23s. However, he can only score against who he's up against, right? I think this guy is a lot better than Eddie Nketiah, I've got to admit. Now, I know Eddie Nketiah scored a load of goals for Arsenal in the under-23s and also for England under-20s. He's actually currently England's record England under-21 goal scorer. However, this guy can't score, in a brothel for Arsenal. I think Balogun is the one. I really do. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think, or if you think Eddie Nketiah, we should persevere with him. I'm going to go through some of his stats in a second. And he's an absolute baller. He's just playing goals for fun. Looking at this one here, he is on. So this is Arsenal. Let me take that banner off for a second so you can see properly. So for Arsenal, he is he scored 2 goals in 4 matches in the Europa League. That's for Arsenal first team, not the under-23s. He scored those 2 goals against, I think, Dundalk and Mulder, I believe. Now, I know they're only Mulder and Dundalk. However, it's not his fault who he's up against. He banged them in. I mean, I think the goal against Mulder, he actually scored his first touch within, I think, something like 23 seconds or something like that, 36 seconds, whatever it was. Eddie Nketiah, to be fair, has had chance after chance after chance, and he's just not scoring. I don't know if he's too small. I don't know if it's because he's more of a fox in a box, just a tap-in merchant. I don't know, but he's just not scoring. Chelsea let him go for his uses, so he's obviously got some quality. Even though they let him go, he's England's record under-21 scorer. However, he's not doing it for Arsenal, and I believe that we should either loan him and see if he makes it, or get rid of him. He's had chance after chance. He's not taking them. I mean, Saka has been absolutely fantastic and takes all his chances, but Nketiah hasn't. Let me know what you guys think. We got offers, I think, some money from Wolves for Eddie Nketiah in January, and I think we turned it down. Arteta was very adamant that he wanted to keep Nketiah in the team. I don't know what he's seeing him, to be quite honest with you. But moving back onto Balogun, this is some of his other stats you've got here. So this is the under-23s, the last couple of seasons. You can see there, 12 matches, 7 goals, 3 assists. 15 matches, 10 goals, 4 assists. The guy's a goal machine. And even before that, he had, there you go, just the other season, 25 goals in 19 matches and 4 assists. I believe that's the stat that really sort of brought him to sort of like the Arsenal fans' attention, really. I mean, look at that. 25 goals in 19 games. Absolutely banging him in. And again, it's only for the under-23s, whoever it is. But that's not his fault, is it? He can only score against who he can score against. Now, his situation is that he is out of contract in the summer. Arsenal have offered him a deal, and he hasn't signed it yet. Now, we've offered him about 40 grand a week, which I believe is what people like Saka and that are on. And I believe it's what Emil Smith-Rowe is going to get offered when he gets offered his new contract. Balogun's agent wants 100 grand for week for Balogun. And we're kind of at a standoff with him. Arteta won't pick him until he signs a new deal, which is why he's been left out of all the subs. However, he's not signing. So we're kind of at a standoff here. And it's like, I see it both ways, really. You could sell Nketiah, get the money from Wolves or whoever, and that would pay for Balogun's 100 grand a week over 4 years. However, you could also argue that his agent's taking the fucking piss. 100 grand a week for a player who's played 4 games for the full team for the Europa League. That's it. Yes, he's banging in goals. I get that. We've just seen the stats there, right? He looks like an absolute ball. Looks like a fantastic prospect. However, 100 grand a week, you know, and some of the Arsenal supporters are quite fickle, you know. They'll go, oh, God, we're offering all these contracts out, you know, all this money for Willian. You know, we put Kolasinac on 180 grand a week because he was free. We gave Mustafi and Socrates and all these guys 100 grand a week and stuff like that. Well, what happens if we offer him 100 grand a week and he turns out to be another Nketiah? You know? So I can see it both ways, really. The other annoying thing is if he does walk out for free, Liverpool are interested in him. Can you imagine if we let him walk to Liverpool on a free and he gets in their first team and he starts banging in hat-tricks for them? I mean, mate, it's a tricky one. I'm hoping he will stay because, again, like Saliba, if he's not good, I want to see if he's not any good first, because if we let him walk out without him playing and then he turns out to be a fantastic player, we're going to be absolutely kicking ourselves, and we're going to be in another situation like Harry Kane where we let him go and Serge Gnabry go, and another guy called Marlon, who I think is at PSV Eindhoven now, and I think, you know, big teams are starting to look at him now, a Dutch player. Jeffrey Adelaide, I think, of he's at Lyon now and stuff like that. There's a few players we've let go. Like I said before, though, guys, it's tricky. Yeah, you can let these guys go and stuff like that. However, you're never really going to know if they're going to really make it to the top, like Harry Kane or someone like that, or Serge Gnabry. It's all a risk. Personally, I think we should try and keep him. However, I think his agent is taking the absolute piss out of us for 100 grand a week. Hopefully, Arsenal and Balogun and his agent can sort that out and negotiate a deal. From what Arteta said, that he does want to stay, Balogun. He said he wants to stay. Arteta wants him to stay. However, his agent wants more money. You know, it's back to like the Aaron Ramsey situation. And I guess ultimately, it can't Balogun at the end of the day. Does he want to play for Arsenal, or is he happy to go somewhere else and pick up more money? Because, you know, there's people who are throwing around things like Aaron Ramsey being a legend at Arsenal. Right, personally, I don't believe he's a legend. I think he's scored a few good goals, some cup goals, stuff like that. Brilliant, right? But let's get it real. Aaron Ramsey could have signed a new deal, but his agent wanted 300 grand a week for him. He's not a 300 grand a week fucking player. I'm sorry, he's not. You know, he was even laughing at an interview saying, oh, you know, if he's going to stay or go, he's going, oh, well, you know, it's up to my agent. Ha, ha, ha. Well, you don't love Arsenal as much as you say you do then, do you? Because I'll tell you what, if I was an Arsenal player, I know I'm an Arsenal fan, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, you know, 100, 150 grand a week, whatever it is you offer me, I'll sign it because I'd want to play for you. But, you know, there you go. That's the problem with agents and some of this money these days. I'm hoping Balogun will want to stay. I'm hoping that he will turn around to his agent and go, look, I don't care. I want to stay and sign the 40 grand a week, or they can meet somewhere in the middle or something like that. But ask for 100 grand a week is taking the piss. Again, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments below there. Would you keep him at the club? Would you give him 100 grand a week? Would you sell Eddie Nketiah to finance it? Would you go, no, do you know what? See you later, mate. You know, we want players here who want to play for the club. What would you do? Personally, I would like to say I'm hoping he will sign. If push comes to shove, I would sell Eddie Nketiah and try and give him the money from that, because I think this guy's going to be the real deal. And I would hate to see another Andy Cole situation where we let him go for our youth system and he ends up banging in goals for Manchester United or someone like that. It's the worst. There's nothing more pleasing than seeing a young player come through the youth system, but to let them walk out and then they end up playing for one of your rivals and banging over 100 goals for them is just, oh God, it's not the one, is it? Again, guys, subscribe if you're new, smash the likes up. And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. He's got an offer for a contract. His agent wants 100 grand a week. Arsenal said no, they still want to sign a contract. It's run out in the summer. Liverpool sniffing around him, and no doubt a load of other clubs. And yeah, I guess we'll see in the summer what happens. Again, guys, if you haven't checked out my other video from I showed you before, go check it out tonight. If you're not following me on any other platforms, I'm also on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitch, I'm on Periscope. Go follow me on all those guys. Until next time, guys, take care and have a good one.